Welcome peeps, this is Gaming Gab, where we talk about this week's gaming hardware and software news. So take a seat, relax, and let me get you up to date. Before we get started, drop a like and subscribe so other people can be involved in the conversation. Helps us out a lot. So up first we got the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake was released this week, and it's been a disappointing launch in the gaming community. On PlayStation, it's been having a lot of trouble. Apparently even more so on the PlayStation Pro than the actual normal PlayStation, which is crazy to me. And for those on like mid-range PCs and below, it's been a struggle to get the game to run well and to not crash really. Gamers are just disappointed, like how can these AAA studios be taking so long to make these games, but they just can't seem to make them work well, especially on Unreal 5. And I think there is evidence of games working well, but I don't know if it's these companies just choosing not to optimize these games well and they're just rushing to get it out for the sake of the dollar, you know? You see games like Arc Raiders run well on a 1060 graphics card, and that's crazy, right? So that shows that the game is optimized well. Hey, Konami, they really do need to fix it up. Next in gaming, we have Activision has finally acknowledged that they have been so silly when it comes to all these funny skins that they've been implementing into the game, from Nicki Minaj to American Dad. It seems that with Battlefield having such great success, being a bare bones, Modern Warfare game with no silly skins, looking like raw warfare, and the fact that the Call of Duty community was not happy with the trailers of Black Ops 7, the hype has definitely fallen, and it seems competition is in play, which is great. Battlefield did their job well to bring competition back to online FPS shooters. So it looks like Call of Duty might go back to its roots, and I do hope for something that is similar to COD 4 or Black Ops 2 or something like that. That'd be amazing. Next we have Gears of War Reloaded. It has had quite a decent release, being on PS5 also, which has brought a lot more people into the conversation. Some people are happy with the game, some are really comparing it to the first game, whether it's to how the game feels, the ambiance of the game, and probably a lot of people hoping to get that nostalgia here. But I think for a lot of people, they're just happy there's a Gears of War game that everyone can play together online. It's on Game Pass. Some people obviously accept that it won't feel the same as how it was when we were like, how old, 20 years ago, right? I've given it a play and I've been having some fun online, It's got that nice Gears of War feel. I love the multiplayer in that game. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you played it, how you feel about it. I've seen some places try to give it a 5 out of 10, and I'm like, that's crazy, but each to their own, really, innit? In hardware news, after running an OLED monitor for 533 days, 7 hours, and 22 minutes straight, MSI claims the effects of burning on its display are basically none. Now, that's crazy to run that sort of experiment. I can imagine in the studio, it's just on and people walking past like, is there any burning yet? Any burning? Nah. And also, I'm just like, there must be a point where you kind of have to move the pixels or, move what's on screen, or just check if there's burning like at least 100 days in or something. So I don't think it's necessarily straight, unless they've got different screens going like locked in for different times. It'd be interested to see how they test these kind of things. But that's impressive. If, there's no burning after that amount of time, I recommend everyone get one, because it seems that, burning is a big fear for, just a big nuisance for a lot of gamers when it comes to having that on your screen, right? Especially since OLED looks so nice, and then that being its Achilles heel, that little fear in the back of your head. Like, I just got a new OLED, which I'll have a review for soon, but yeah, I love it. And then I'm discovering things about burnout and burning, and I'm like, oh gosh, please, no. They're so expensive, please. But yeah, that's still impressive. If that's the case, go check out MSI and see if their screens are something you'd be interested in. Alright, next in the keyboard world, we have Glorious bringing out a new budget customizable keyboard, which looks so nice. I'm new to the whole custom keyboard scene. I just discovered it like maybe a month ago, and I'm just like, this is crazy. I thought it was all about customizing your PC and your table, all of that, but then I didn't know you could go so deep into keyboards and get a creamy feel. But anyways, enough about me. Check out the new 75% Glorious 75% keyboard. It looks great. It's got like cool RGB system where there's about roughly, 8 to 10 sections of your keyboard which you can allocate colors to, or have a color pattern pattern display going on, so you have a lot of customization when it comes to colors. The keys look good, around £50 or $50, which is very cheap apparently for customizable keyboards, because other keyboards on their websites are like in the hundreds. So hey, that's very nice of them, right? So if you want to start your keyboard customization journey, I would say probably start here. I might get one and review one as well. So if you want to wait and see that before you buy, then stay locked into the channel, subscribe and turn on the notification. And that's it for the news this week, guys. Hope this was a decent update for you. I will be posting this gaming segment every week and keeping you guys up to date on what's happening in gaming. And before you go, drop a comment and let me know what games you're waiting for this backside of the year.